paintings so often take a complex and all-encompassing approach to depicting skin color. His figures don't just reflect diversity of races, but diversity within a race as a whole. His loud, boisterous canvases make quite the impression in this regard. They depict blackness as multidimensional, concerned with encapsulating the perspectives of those who deviate from stereotypes as much as those who embrace them, in a single, emphatic statement. And then you see one of his portraits. The difference is immediately apparent and understood. Motley leaves everything laid bare. It's so crystal clear. Whereas tableaus featured sprawling undercity landscapes and jazz-ridden chaotic interiors filled with 1,000 faces that could be anyone's, his portraits are quiet and intimate. They're vulnerable at times, maybe even too much for a viewer who's gotten used to the general sensibilities of his street scenes. In his portraits, his subjects are more than just figures, they're people. Real, breathing people with lives outside of his canvas's narrative. In fact, he often painted the people closest to him in this fashion, including his mother and grandmother. This portrait is one of my favorites. In it, you're made privy to decades of this person's history, of her life, to her pain as a former slave, but also the wisdom and endurance she's retained in her waning years. The commentary it makes on the passage of time is infused into every facet of the portrait, from her hands to her eyes, that maintain a sorrowful resilience. Motley dignifies her further by painting her dressed in white, a color usually reserved for portraits of white women of privilege during this time period.